It has been well over 2 decades since Ghana carried out an execution, and during that era, it was execution by hanging. The death penalty today remains on the law books, and the Death Penalty Project, a registered overseas body, is pushing for its removal. Randy Susskind is from the Equal Justice Initiative in the USA. He shared lessons from the American death penalty experience, saying that there is nothing sanitized about execution by lethal injection, a path that some countries still continue to follow, at least in the USA itself.
The protocols in America right now are very haphazard. They're not medically based. It's interesting. It's in some of the jurisdictions like Alabama, the death penalty is seen as this big. There's a lot of arguments about deterrence, for example. We need the death penalty to deter society from committing crimes, but they're so worried about the barbarity of the execution itself.
He added that such executions are scheduled in remote corners of the state behind closed doors.
They don't allow the press to have access. And so you basically are removing the spectacle of the execution itself because I think everyone understands that it's not a medical procedure. It's being run by prison officials, by guards, by wardens who are not trained medically. And the protocols are being designed by people to shield the barbarity.
There is usually a 3-drug protocol. One drug that makes the individual unconscious, which is often followed by a paralytic agent.
And then ultimately you're given a 3rd drug, which stops the heart. There are huge questions about why we are administering a paralytic drug in the middle of this protocol. And the reason for that is that the states don't want the horrific nature of execution, of the heart stopping, to be visible. In a normal death, the body would shake, the body would tremble, there'd be spasms, it would look gruesome. And what the states have done is they've injected, excuse the pun, they put into the protocol a paralytic agent so that the body is frozen when the heart is caused to stop. And that way it looks serene on the outside.
The problem with that, according to Susskind, is if the first drug doesn't work and the second one does, then the individual is alive and awake and experiences the full effect of the final drug, potassium, which is described as fire going through the veins. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.